Jerusalem in a parade-like atmosphere that we refer to as the triumphal entry. The Bible records it this way. As they approached Jerusalem and came to Bethphage, Bethany, and the Mount of Olives, Jesus sent two of his disciples, saying to them, "Go to the village ahead of you, and just as you enter, you will see a colt tied there, which no one has ever ridden. Untie it and bring it here. If anyone asks you, 'Why are you doing this?' say, 'The Lord needs it, and we'll send it back shortly.'" They went and found a colt outside in the street, tied at a doorway. And as they untied it, some people standing there said, "What are you doing untying the colt?" They answered as Jesus had told them, and the people let them go. Then they brought the colt to Jesus, threw their cloaks over it, and he sat on it. As they entered Jerusalem, many people spread their cloaks on the ground, waved their palm branches, began to shout,
"Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the coming kingdom of our father David. Hosanna in the highest heaven."
But not everyone welcomed Jesus eagerly. In fact, the Bible says, "Then the chief priests and the elders of the people assembled in the palace of the high priest, whose name was Caiaphas, and they schemed to arrest Jesus secretly and kill him."
And not during the festival, or there would be a riot among the people.
Then one of the 12, one called Judas Iscariot, went to the chief priests and asked,
"What are you willing to give it to me if I deliver him to you?"
30 pieces of silver.
From that time on, Judas watched for an opportunity to hand Jesus over to them. On the first day of the festival of unleavened bread, the disciples came to Jesus and asked,
"Where do you want us to make preparations for you to eat the Passover?"
Go into the city to a certain man and tell him, 'My appointed time is near. I'm going to celebrate the Passover with my disciples at your house.'"
So the disciples did as Jesus directed them and prepared the Passover. Now would be a good time to turn off cell phones. I forgot to say that beforehand. Okay. But come, join us in the upper room.